have welcomed that already. I believe that it was a very fine gesture. You may remember the Ukrainian president had expressed a great deal of unhappiness about Mr. Modi hugging the president of Russia in Moscow on a day in which Russian bombs had fallen on a children's hospital and children had died. And I think that many felt that since India has been playing an even-handed role in most of the conflicts in the world today, that it would be good to show a certain amount of concern for both sides as visibly as he did in Moscow, and going to Kiev and greeting President Zelensky amidst all the rubble of that country would be a very fine gesture. I think he's going to Poland both for practical reasons, because you can't fly into Kiev. You have to take a train or go by road from Poland, but also because Poland's an important relationship for us. They're a member of the European Union. They're a country that has long-standing friendly relations with India. So doing both is a good idea. But the main thing is Ukraine. And it seems to me that the gesture will be appreciated. There has been some talk, which I myself have participated in, about the possibility of exploring some longer-term peace coming out of the Ukraine-Moscow situation. But on that one, I would say that one depends very much on the signals by the warring parties. No one can impose peace. The desire for peace has to come from within. And therefore, we have to ensure that if they send some signals, that Prime Minister Modi would be receptive and would be in a position to act on it. But going itself is an achievement, and I believe if indeed something good happens for the larger cause of peace, so much the better. But that should not be the only yardstick. The actual gesture of going, what he says and does there, is of great value for India's credibility in much of the world. No, in the country on this particular issue, it's clear that India has been friendly with both sides of the conflict. In fact, to some degree, in my Lok Sabha speech when the Ukraine war started, I had been critical of our failure to condemn the violation of a sovereign border, the abandonment of the UN Charter, the resort to force by Russia, unilateral force. And so I was quite critical on the basis of principles India has always stood for. But subsequently, India has been able to send humanitarian aid to Ukraine. We are maintaining good relations with both sides of the conflict. So that is very much a position of friendship to both countries. And I don't think that on this one you can, at the moment, fault the government. As I said, I took a negative stand at the beginning. Today, I want to see India accepted and respected by both sides in this conflict or any other conflict.